I worked for a construction company where we were doing all kinds of different remodels and tenant improvements. I mean, I got some great experience. I actually took a $12 an hour cut in pay to go work for this company because they did a lot of varying things and I could grow my skill set. And I was fine with the $12 an hour cut in pay because what I was gaining in return was an ability to learn more skills. Does that track? So I traded that. Does that make sense? Well, then I realized about 8 months in, is the owner of the company had a mindset like, we get a couple of big jobs under our belt that pay well, and now what I'm gonna do is just kind of coast. And so as we would come to the completion of a couple of major projects, and we go, hey man, where's the next one gonna be, right? This was in San Diego County, which meant, we could be in North County, which is 45 minutes from where I lived, or we could be in Chula Vista, which is 30 minutes the other direction from where I lived, right? And so we would ask, like, hey man, where's the next project? Oh, the next project is gonna be in Santee. Okay, well great, when does that start? 6 weeks from today. And we're like, doing the math, we're like a week from finishing this project. Like, what the fuck do we do for 5 weeks? Well, just going on unemployment. So what was he doing in terms of his scheduling? He was scheduling them out with sufficient time in between where he could finish off one project and then have plenty of time in between to ramp up and start another project. And his solution for us, well, just go on unemployment for 3 weeks. I'm not an unemployment guy. I've never filed for unemployment. I've never filed for any kind of state aid whatsoever. I have a belief set and a standard for myself that if I can work, then I'm gonna work. Because I also know that there are plenty of people in our society that whatever their circumstances, a single mom that loses her husband, right? Or a single woman that loses her husband and has kids, like, I believe that aid should go to them and not an able-bodied man who's able to work. That's just my belief system. So I've never, I don't have anything against people who take, right? But when I had real estate agents coming to me saying, hey, I want to file for unemployment during COVID, right? It just made my skin crawl, right? As we had hundreds and hundreds of leads not followed up with and people buying and selling, and you're going to tell me it just doesn't track for me. So